Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I have been gone for a very long time, um, not making videos, and I've just been busy with life. So I hope that this video is going to go well because I can't hardly even remember how to make videos and upload them to YouTube. That's how long I have been out of not making videos. So, but I am back, and I'm hoping I will be making some more videos soon. I have a few babies to show you. There's been lots going on in my nursery, and in my life, I guess you would say. I have sold off probably, oh gosh, 70% of my private collection, my babies, my dolls, and I'll be selling a few more off. Um, I'm just going kind of in a bit of a different direction in my life. I still will have a few of my favorite babies in my collection that I will show from time to time, but I'm going to get back into the baby clothes sales, doing those, and hopefully selling more babies. I have quite a few that I'm going to be painting myself and putting up for sale, and different things going on. So, and I am still sculpting. As y'all know, I'm still sculpting slowly. So hopefully I'll be showing y'all some more videos about sculpting soon. I have a second baby. I don't know if I showed you that baby. So I have basically, what I'm sculpting now is I have two heads in progress. One is almost complete. It just needs the ears. The other one needs quite a bit more, but I'll show you those. I can't remember how long ago I haven't since I've showed you those, but I am still sculpting. But there's been quite some life changes going on, and I'm sure y'all understand that, as everybody's life goes, and God has been doing some different things in my life. So I may share some of that, a little bit of that, just what's going on in my life, because that's the best way that I know to minister to people, is just to tell what God's done in my life and my loved ones. So anyway, we're here today with this beautiful girl, and I'm making this video for my bestie Sandy because she is adopting her, in the process of adopting her right now, and she will be with her new mama soon. So I'm doing a details video for her, and Sandy is blind, so I'm going to be doing some very detailed speaking about her details of this baby, so that Sandy can see the baby in her mind's eye. And she's a precious little girl. So we're going to get started. This is the Everly sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and she is like a small newborn size, and she's a beautiful girl. She was painted by my other bestie, Casey, and rooted by Casey, and also even her husband helped root this baby. So it was a project together. And she is a gorgeous baby, and I just love her so much. And I'm glad she's going to my my good friend Sandy, because to me, when I have babies that go to my good friends and my best friends, it makes me feel like I always say I'm keeping the baby in the reborn family. So that way I feel like the baby's not gone to a stranger. It's gone to someone that I know will care and love for them. So let's start. She has got a passy, and the passy that she'll be coming with, it's a like a blue-green color, and it has a panda on the front of it, the passy, and it's got two butterflies, a pink butterfly and a yellow butterfly. And it looks like the panda might be dancing. I'm not sure. Panda has their arms up. So there's a passy, and now we're gonna look at her beautiful face. So she's got beautiful big blue-green eyes, is how I explain them, and she has rooted lashes and brows. And she has a little, what I call like a little piggy nose. And her mouth is open. And you can see her tongue. Like she's almost like she's kind of pushing her tongue forward like she's hungry. You know when babies do that? And she's got a little bit of a smile. So she has open mouth with her, where you can see her tongue. And she is in a beautiful darker skin tone. Not African American, but I would say she's like got a Hispanic skin tone, Mexican, or Native American skin tone. She's like a little bit darker. You can see her hands like mine. She's darker than me. But she's like kind of like my husband's skin tone. And she has the most beautiful hair. Her hair is rooted. It comes just over, she has bangs, and it comes just over her ears. And I usually put it up in a like one pigtail with a rubber band, but I put it down today, and her hair is, I gotta tell you about her hair. Her hair is silky soft. I think Casey used one of the very best mohairs, and I really don't have another baby that has such soft, silky hair. And her hair is like a dark brown, almost auburn color. And I'm glad her mama will be able to feel how soft her hair is. It's just silky, really like silk. So now we're going to move down and we're going to look at her hands. She has bent arms at the elbow. It's like she's bending her arms at the elbow. And I just figured out when I was looking at her that this is a cool feature about her, and I love this. She has very expressive hands. Both of her hands are open. And on one hand, she has her pointer fingers sticking out like she's pointing at something. And then her other fingers are curled a little bit. So she has an open hand there. And this hand is also open, but two of her fingers are bent down. And her pinky and the finger beside her pinky are sticking out. And her thumb are sticking out. And the two of her fingers are bent down. So I thought about it, how expressive her hands were. And I really think that she could be doing sign language. I know a baby at this age would not know sign language, but I think, we can have creative license with our babies. We can have them be whatever we want them to be. So I say that she's doing sign language, because my friend Sandy, having a special issue with being blind and stuff, she's sensitive to all different issues and differently able that people might be. So I think Sandy would appreciate that she could be using her hands to do sign language. So that's what I'm gonna say. That's what she's doing. Maybe she's saying "mommy" with her hands, or "I love you." And she's wearing a romper. That's one she will come in, and it is a light pink romper with white flowers all over it and little white circles. And then on the legs, on where it goes to her knees, on the bottom of where it goes to her knees, like little shorts, and on her sleeves of her shirt, it's the white scalloped little lace, and it goes all around the edges, and it buttons up in the bottom. And so I wanted to explain, it's a really pretty little romper that she has on. And then we're going to look at her feet. And she has bent knees. And she has full limbs, which means the vinyl goes all the way up to the shoulder. And all the way up her leg, too. It's all vinyl. So she has pretty little feet. She's got tiny little feet, but they're really beautiful. And both bent legs. So there's her little toesies, and she's got her little toes spread out on one foot. So she's a beautiful little girl, and I really love her skin tone, and she's a gorgeous baby. And she's very special because Casey and her husband made her, and she was one of the first babies that Casey made, and you can see how talented Casey is, because this is one of her first babies. So she has a darker skin tone, like I said, like a Mexican or Hispanic or Native American skin tone. And with that, she has some beautiful pinkish accents, like, of course, in her mouth, and then a little bit in her forehead. So she has a beautiful pink skin tone along with that darker tan skin tone. And she has pink on the bottom of her hands and her feetsies. So she's beautiful. She's a really beautiful baby. So that's all about her. And you can see back behind there are my shelves if you want to see my babies. These are all my vintage babies, since the camera's kind of pointing that way. On the top are some very old composition dolls. The second shelf is a porcelain doll. My little AA baby there is a porcelain. And the little girl sitting beside her is also porcelain. And that beautiful Asian small little doll, about the size of a Barbie. And right there is a picture of the Pope. My son liked that picture of the Pope, which he's smiling, so we got a picture of the Pope there. And we are Catholic, I guess you can figure that out. And on right here is a piggy cookie jar, Petunia, that my Meemaw had, and I love that cookie jar. It means a lot to me because she actually used it as a, to put her sewing kit in, her needles and everything. And there's some of My Little Ponies and some of my other little babies. They're kind of hard to see. And there's a baby that's fallen over. He's for sale. I'm going to do a sale video, the one that you can see his arms and legs, but not his head. And there's my, on the far over here is my son as a newborn. Anyway, so there's some just various dolls. But I thought I'd show you that real quick. So we're back to Miss Everly. And I used to call her Sugar Lump. So my bestie doesn't have to keep that name for her unless she wants to. But her name, the name I gave her was Sugar Lump. So there she is, Miss Sugar Lump. And she's ready to go home to her mama very soon. So I just wanted to show some details with her. And she, of course, will come with some goodies and some outfits. And let's put her passy back in because she looks like she wants her passy. She said, I've been smiling at y'all for a while. Now I want my passy back. So I will talk to y'all later. I'm going to be making some more videos in the next day or so. So hopefully you'll see some more videos. I'm going to be making one on an early birthday gift that I got. My birthday's like 2 months away, which is pretty early, but I couldn't resist. I'm not getting a bunch of more babies. Like I said, I'm downsizing quite a bit, at least on the reborns and silicone babies. But this is a vintage, baby. So I will probably still continue to collect those because they're much less expensive. But anyway, I'm going to make a video on my vintage Shirley Temple doll, and she's a Play Pal doll. So she's a big girl. She's 35 inches. And she's called Little Colonial Doll. She's not officially called Shirley Temple, but they call her the Little Colonial Doll. But everybody knows she's Shirley Temple. And I will be showing a video on her. She is adorable. I just love her. I just love Shirley Temple. I don't know why. She's just the cutest thing. I watch her movies and stuff, and I just think she's adorable. But and the real Shirley Temple has passed away not too long ago, a couple years ago, I think. But anyway, this Shirley Temple doll I will be showing to y'all soon. That's probably the next video. And I'm also going to be making a sale video for another baby that I'm selling. And it is the Charlie Scold by Andrea Cello. It is a beautiful baby. Please come check it out and hopefully adopt this baby. It's a custom-made baby, which means this baby is very different. It's a one-of-a-kind, seriously, a one-of-a-kind baby. Because one of his eyes, or her, if you want to call it his or her, has been opened. The vinyl has been opened, so the baby has a adorable little peaky eye, and it looks like this baby is just waking up, and it is beautiful. So please come check that video out soon. That baby's up for sale, and that baby was made by the very talented and kind Candy Love Sparkle in Canada. So please come out and check that and adopt a baby. It's a sweet baby. Very one of a kind. Literally no other made like that one because the vinyl has been opened, the eye. And the baby's just waking up. It's so sweet. Anyway, I will talk to y'all very soon, and thank y'all for please coming back and watching my videos and support me. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all very special to me, and I'm glad to be back making videos. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I will talk to you soon.